Hello, I'm Nicola. Today I'm going to show you how to add texture to an illustration. So as you can see, I'm adding the fur onto here. I'm going to zoom in. This is a dog actually that is looking for a home, and I'm doing this illustration for a charity called Balkan Underdogs. I'll actually just show you the kitty I've drawn as well. So there's the kitty. She's looking for a home as well, if anyone's interested. So these illustrations I do for animal charities and rescues, so I do them for free so they can sell them on gifts and products. So this one should be available as soon as I've got finished. Right, I'll get on with it now. So I need to press B for brush tool. I want my brush tool here. I want that one. Is it that one I want? I think it's that one. That one, actually, that's the one. With watercolour one. No. That one. That my watercolour? Yeah, that's my watercolour one. That's the brush I need. So it's round at the moment. I need to alter that. So all I go onto here. You can see here, roundness. I've got it fully round there, and I don't want that. I want to change it to possibly about there. Okay, so that's me sorted, and now its vowels too big, so I'm going to alter the size a bit bigger. So I'm going to concentrate on this bit here. So what I can do is zoom in, and I press Option, and the pipette comes up if you've got brush tool selected. Or you can press I and it'll pick your pipette tool up as well. Or you can actually just go and get it from over here. I is better just if you press that, because it's a shortcut key, so it's a lot quicker. So I've got that colour now, which is down here. Selected that. So I am going to work on this bit here. So as you can see, these bits I've done my fur farther apart. And use a stronger tool. I'm going to do this a little bit more delicate but closer together to build up that colour. So now my brush is not in the right direction there. I don't want it like that, do I? So I'm going to delete that and go back to brush settings, and you can change the angle to whatever you like. So that angle is possibly going in the right direction, maybe a little bit more there. Perfect. So as I said, I'm going to do these closer together, but you've got to, unfortunately, what takes time, keep changing your brush direction, because if they're all in the same direction it doesn't look right. Oops, turn that there. Just keep doing it random as possible. You can do a few strokes and then change it again to different direction. So with this I can actually press on a few times to make it stronger, or I can wiggle it up, or I can just do it once depending on how strong you want it. So I'm going to use a combination of those techniques. For these ones, as you can see, I put the brush on, pressed Option and dragged it up on that one on there to create that type of brush stroke. These are a little bit more delicate, so that's all I'm doing, keeping it closer together. I need to change my brush angle, maybe have one completely different there, just to give it a randomness so it looks better. So we're building it up slowly. You can see it's going to take a long time, but it's worth the effort when you see what it looks like at the end. Definitely worth the effort, and especially if it's for a charity and it raises funds. So there we go. Keep building it up, keep zooming out. Another thing you need to do, which I forgot before, Command S, and it will take you to save. Keep doing it, because sometimes Photoshop crashes. So Command S after every little bit, really. So there we go, that's that. To zoom in and out, you press Option and you can zoom out by pushing your fingers up the tracker pad, and you can zoom in by pushing them down, holding down Option key. Just go through some of these. So I use the Pipette tool, so I can press I for the Pipette tool, or I can just click on it here. Brush is B, just press B. Oops, it's changed onto a different brush because I'm already on it, so there we go. And then the rubber is E for eraser in America. So you press E for that one. I think that's all I've used. Is it? Yeah, I think that's all I've used. Also, what's the magnifying? Will that be Z? Zoom. Yes, I forgot about that one. Another tool that I have actually used already. As you can see, this is nice and blended and random. So this is a good tool, and it's R is the tool. Sounding a bit pirate then. R. R is the tool. So you've got blur, sharpen, and smudge. Now I've used smudge, as you can see here, and all I'll do is just hold it down on the tracker pad and then shoot it into the direction I am going. Why is that not actually working? Oh, I've on blur tool. I need that one. So I don't want it that size. I'm going to move that down. So there we go. So that's too much, as you can see. So what I do, Command Z to undo, or you can go up here, edit, undo. So that's too much. I've not got much control over that. So as you can see here, we've got the strength. Okay, so I can pull that down, and then I can, that's a bit better, isn't it? Got a bit more control there. And then if it's too sharp, we can use blur tool, make it a little bit bigger, and I can just blur it out a little bit so it's not too strong. So that's another tool I've been using already. As you can see, I've used a blur tool and smudge tool in the background on my bottom layer to make it look smoother. So I need to get going and get this illustration done so they can sell it on gifts and products and raise some funds. Yeah, so the cat. I haven't used fur on the cat because it's got softer fur, whereas the dog's got quite coarse fur. So I haven't added flexes of fur. I've just used the smudge tool and then created the cat's fur by pulling it out. Obviously changing the size of my brush, which is here. So I'll have done it quite a bit smaller and then drawed it out with your tracker pad, or you might have a tablet. They're a bit easier to use. So there we go. Got a bit of work to do. It's going to take me a long time, but it will certainly be worth it. Thank you for watching. Hope this has helped. Please take a look at the description section for links to the charity. Also subscribe to my channel. I've got loads of art tutorials on there, cartoon workshops, drawing. There's also games, activities, crafts, and some videos of my fur babies, some cute and some funny. So please subscribe, give a like. Thank you very much for watching.